All right. Well, good afternoon. This could have been the week that catastrophic default happened, putting millions of people's jobs in jeopardy. But instead, we prevented the default, and our historic recovery continues. And through a bipartisan agreement here, we prove once again American democracy can function. And I think it's impossible for it to be able to function unless you can have compromise and consensus. And we got a lot of that done. And we got another piece of good news on Friday. We learned that our economy produced 339,000 jobs last month. That's up to 13.1 million jobs since we came to office. And today I'm here with my cabinet continuing to focus on getting the job done for the American people and continuing to invest in America. Invest in America is more than just a slogan. We're investing in the American people, in our infrastructure, our manufacturing. We're investing in jobs in almost every community across the country. And for the first time in a long time, America is actually investing in itself, and it's beginning to pay off. Today, we're going to discuss the progress we're making investing in America and the steps each agency around the table here is taking to build on that progress and finish the job, because we're not finished yet. We got more to do. We'll also review the bipartisan agreement signed I signed it last Saturday, I think it was, to reduce the deficit by nearly $1 trillion. On top of the $1.7 trillion we already reduced in the first 2 years of our administration. And after my predecessor, the last guy to sit in this chair, he actually increased the national debt by $8 trillion in 4 years. And our agreement protects Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, Veterans Care, and it protects the economic progress like the $470 billion that private investment we've attracted to the United States and in the United States in manufacturing, clean energy, and our historic investments to fight climate change. And it also protects the progress we made in lowering costs for insulin and other prescription drugs and home energy bills as well. Our administration, led by the folks in this room, is focused on implementing the laws we passed and continuing to invest in America. And we're focused on securing our border, combating the climate crisis, and protecting the fundamental rights of Americans.
Good afternoon, friends. It is official. Budget cuts to Medicare and Social Security are being proposed once again by Republicans. One plan would result in a huge slash to the Social Security Administration and many other federal agencies, but Democrats are working on their own legislation that would address Social Security's insolvency and also expand the benefits. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to hear about all of the details. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, simply click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My dearest friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways. When President Biden criticized Republicans during his State of the Union address for supporting cuts to major entitlement programs, many people thought that would bring an end to GOP lawmakers' push for further budget cuts. When the debt ceiling deal ultimately came together, President Biden touted that he kept Social Security and Medicare off the chopping block. But that was last week. This week, the White House has begun warning that Republicans are coming after those social insurance programs. A memo from Deputy Press Secretary Andrew Bates seizes on House Speaker Kevin McCarthy's announcement that he would be forming a congressional commission that would look into broader deficit and debt reduction. According to the Wall Street Journal, Speaker McCarthy wants to organize a bipartisan commission to look at the entirety of government spending, including mandatory spending programs like Medicaid and Social Security. These new statements from the Speaker demonstrate that the House GOP are reversing their promise that they made to President Biden and the country. The American people, including majorities of conservatives, reject that approach and support President Biden's work to stand up for the benefits they pay their entire lives to earn. Republicans understand that Social Security is a touchy subject. Months before Biden's State of the Union address, the former president warned congressional Republicans not to touch Medicare or Social Security in the debt ceiling negotiations. According to Speaker McCarthy, only about 11% of the federal budget was in play during the debt ceiling negotiations because of the president's bargaining position and technical issues which are related to the federal budget. House Speaker McCarthy said that moving forward, the entire budget will be under the scrutiny of a soon-to-be-created commission that will be bipartisan. As of today, McCarthy has not released any further information about the structure of the commission or a potential timeline according to which it will operate. But he has previously endorsed legislation which would result in a sizable budget cut to the Social Security Administration and many other federal agencies. A version of McCarthy's bill that narrowly passed the House earlier this year would freeze non-discretionary spending at fiscal 2022 levels for 2024, which would result in a 23% budget cut for most agencies. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on this? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Estimates on the time of insolvency for Social Security vary, but one consensus endures: it will go insolvent if nothing is done. Several proposals have been floated through the halls of Congress in recent years, but the most prominent of them is the Social Security 2100 Act. This is a bill introduced by Democratic Representative John Larson that raises tax revenue to expand benefits. Larson said during a news conference, Democrats are here not to just protect and preserve Social Security from cuts, but to expand it. Our bill will provide across-the-board increases for all recipients of Social Security. The bill, as originally introduced in October 2021, would provide a 2% increase in benefits for current and new beneficiaries, revise the annual cost of living adjustment formula, and make changes to the income tax cap. Currently, there is an income tax cap, so individuals who make more than $160,200 in income do not get taxed for the Social Security on their earnings above that amount. The bill would change that to add an additional tier taxing all earnings above $400,000. This would push Social Security's insolvency date to 2038 from 2035 once enacted. According to an email from John Larson's press secretary, the reintroduced bill maintains all the same provisions as a previous version and adds an increase to the net investment income tax for investment income over $400,000. Senate Republican Rick Scott has also introduced his own plan to let any federal legislation sunset after 5 years. He has faced criticism because of this proposal, but has since clarified that the plan was never intended to apply to Medicare, Social Security, or the U.S. Navy. Well, my beautiful and most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Tuesday. My dear friends, this coming Friday, I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.